Hey, so we're about to go to war with Iran. Not only are we going to back Israel in attacking Iran, but we're going to join them in attacking Iran and starting another war in the Middle East. Easiest way to analyze this is look who's for it and who's against it. The number one person for it is Lindsey Graham. Michael Bolton is also for it. And of course, quite a few generals are for attacking Iran because that's what they do. Now, look who's against it. Charlie Kirk is adamantly against this. Do you trust Charlie? Do you think that he's actually got America's best interest on his side? Tucker Carlson is against it. Do you think that Tucker Carlson has been straight and honest with you? Do you think he's got America's best interest at heart? Matt Walsh. He's a little crazy on the gay stuff, but generally I think Matt Walsh has, been pretty adamant about his support of America First. You trust Matt Walsh. Even Donald Trump ran and talked about being a president of peace, saying that he was against regime change, against wars in the Middle East. So when you look at it, just put them up there. Put up Lindsey Graham and put up Charlie Kirk or Tucker Carlson. Which one of those guys do you honestly trust? Which one of those people do you think has America's best interests at heart? Do you think it's Lindsey Graham? Remember Lindsey, who's never met a country he didn't want to attack? He was one of the major pushers of the original Iraq war. Remember that? He was one of the major pushers of getting full on in supporting of Ukraine. He was into the overthrow of Syria. He wanted to do the no-fly zone in Libya. He was totally for invading Afghanistan. Now, how did all those work out? Seriously, what did we accomplish by attacking Afghanistan? What did we accomplish by attacking Iraq? What has been accomplished in Ukraine? Think about that. You're getting gaslit. You're getting pushed into another damn war. And you've got to stand up. If you're MAGA, if you truly believe in America first, and I don't mean America only, I mean America first, please explain to me why attacking Iran, a country of, Ted Cruz is apparently not aware of this, but it's 92 million people, and we're going to, you think they're going to go quietly into the night? Do you really want to try another regime change? And who's going to replace the Ayatollah? Another Ayatollah. You think some, Democrat or Democratic or Republican, like lover of peace and democracy is going to suddenly take over this Muslim country? No, it's going to end up worse. Just look at Iraq. Just look at it and say this is going to be what happens in Iran. Except that remember, Iran is a lot bigger and has a lot more population than Iraq did. And look at the how many people were killed, wounded. Look at how the government was completely just, the whole Middle East was destabilized because we did that. So please, don't be fooled. The old Who song, don't be fooled again. Obviously, if you can look at me, I'm really old. And I remember this horse shit going on in Vietnam, and everybody was telling us how it was somehow in America's national interest to get involved in Vietnam, and it's just gone on and on since then. I mean, Jesus Christ, since I was a little kid, we've been involved in one war after another war, and it never ends up good. And we always find out that we were lied to, that they're telling us the reason we're going to war is never the actual reason we're going to war. So I got to tell you, as a MAGA guy, I'm totally against this. I think it's the biggest mistake. I know people say that in retrospect. I was freaking out in 2003 when we were going to attack Iraq. I knew that was a mistake. But no, American people got gaslit and they said, no, they got weapons of mass destruction. We must do it. Of course, there was no weapons of mass destruction. Now it's like Iran is working on a nuclear weapon. Well, there probably aren't. And if you think about it, for 20 years, we've been saying that they're 2 weeks away. They're saying they're not even trying to make a nuclear weapon. Tulsi Gabbard testified in Congress 8 weeks ago that they are not pursuing a nuclear weapon, and yet we say, oh no, they really are, and therefore we have to attack them. Please, America, please wake up, stand up to this, protest, tell our President Donald Trump that we are not for this war.